There comes a point where government waste stops looking like incompetence and starts looking like treason. Canada has long passed that point. What we are witnessing now is not mere mismanagement or bureaucratic drift, it is the systemic looting of a nation by the people meant to serve it. Billions vanish with no oversight, no accountability, and no shame. The numbers have grown so grotesque that one struggles not to call this what it is. Organized theft. Take Stellantis. Ottawa handed the automaker $15 billion, the largest corporate subsidy in Canadian history, and the industry minister didn't even read the contract before approving it. This despite Stellantis shifting Jeep productions to the US, delaying its employment targets at the Windsor battery plant, and refusing to appear before parliamentary committee hearings. Honda received a major subsidy without full Treasury Board review. Volkswagen hit its cost estimates, Northvolt was showered with subsidies and then slipped into insolvency. Each scandal blurs into the next until you realize the pattern is not incompetence but a business model. Then there's the LNG project in British Columbia. The main industrial partner is an American firm. The terminal will be built overseas, floated to Nisga'a land, and subsidized by Canadian taxpayers. In other words, Canadians take the risk while the profits flow abroad and the jobs go to Korea or Japan. Or consider Telesat. They received $2.14 billion to connect rural Canadians to high-speed internet with no obligation to connect a single home, no penalties for failure, no clawbacks if the project collapses, and no enforced timelines. 3 years later, the network still does not exist. Meanwhile, Starlink already worked, already served rural communities, could have done it for half the cost and offered immediate deployment, but it was rejected because Elon Musk is polarizing. ArriveCan? $54 million spent on an app worth $80,000. Much of it funneled to GC Strategies, a boutique firm that admitted it didn't actually build anything. Then the Sustainable Development Fund, the so-called Green Slush Fund, where $400 million flowed into liberal-friendly firms. The state tells us its creed is responsible governance, yet almost every act defies that claim. What we have instead is a system run by well-dressed operators who treat the public purse as their own. Canada is undeniably a nation run by criminals for criminals. The government is now openly debating whether it should police which male voices young men are allowed to hear and replace them with state-approved role models.